Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are going to do some more digging into Kubernetes worker node. If that is working, just in some cases it doesn't work, we can basically do something to make it work. Okay, so here I am on my website. We'll do a quick refresher of Kubernetes architecture. So as you can see, we have a master node and then we have multiple worker nodes. In worker node, we have a kubelet, which is the main component, which is responsible for checking the health in a worker node. Also, it communicates back to the master node. So if worker node is failed, then it might be high chance that kubelet is not working, or we can say some other components like Docker, containerd, or some other system might not be working, right? So yeah. Also, yeah, if you want to check out some commands of Kubernetes, that is my website with my first name and last name. You can come here. There are a lot of commands here, and we'll use some of the commands in the admin session today for the worker node, and these will be those commands. Okay, so let's go to the code cloud. So in code cloud, we are solving one of the issue or one of the practice lab here. So I'll make screen a little bit bigger. All right, so the cluster seems to be broken. Let's get the node. Yeah, so node 01 is not working. Describe the node then. Okay, so describing the node, we see that events are normal, right? Events are normal, but the thing is that node is not ready here, so something seems to be wrong. We don't get much from here, but let's do the SSH on node 01 and see what is happening there. So right now we are on node 01 as a root, and if you do a psef, we'll see that the process ID 1 here is this guy, init system, and system D seems to be or is the init system here, which uses the journal D, which has a journal control journal control line, or whatever people call it by different pronunciation, and systemctl as well. Okay, so we can check the status of our service. We can use service kubelet and status. So what do we see here? The kubelet service is inactive right now, and we can also check a couple of other services just in case you want to. For example, containerd, that is working, that is in active condition. And also we can use systemctl, like I said, systemctl, and you can type help-h. So it tells us that list units is one of the command. So if we use list units, right, and we can also give the type with it. I think if we give the type service, we'll be able to see all the services. No, not unit, it's units with S. Yeah. So this is like another way. I'm just showing you around, so we can see, okay, what are the other services in systemd that we can see, containerd and all of that. But now we know that our service kubelet is not working, and that we saw there is some issue with that. So kubelet status, it is not working. So what we can do, we can just try to restart or start this system, and let's see if that works. Okay. All right, so we just started it and it started working. Let's go back and okay, get nodes to see if nodes are working. So yeah, this node is ready. So we just started the service, it was down and it worked. Okay, now let's see the next question. So as a general approach to solve this kind of issues, always try to look in the control plane, like what is happening, and get some more insights into it, logs and all that, and then go to a particular worker node which is broken, and checking the logs of the system, that really helps. Like in this case, if we go to the worker node, then we have a journal CTL that basically has the logs of a particular service, kubelet or containerd, for instance. All right, let's clear the table. Okay, get node. Again, the node 01 is not working, so I'll just directly SSH to node 01, as we earlier saw. So service kubelet status. So service is right now not working. As you can see, it's activating. So what can be the issue? From here we don't see much. It just shows us some command line arguments, or so some variables in this case, right? So what we can do, we can use journal CTL in this case to check the logs. And if you are new to this, then just type the help command -h, and you see here unit, right? So show the logs for a specific unit. So seems like this is an important thing. So we can do -u with our kubelet. Let's go to the bottom of the logs, pressing capital G, and here try to see what are the issue, right? So generally anything with the like I is information, and with E is an error. So if we go up, we see, if we just search it by E100. All right. All right, so if you see here, this guy here, right, this here, failed to load the CF file here. So it seems like this certificate file here, @C Kubernetes PKI, this is a wrong file that is not properly like mentioned. So where this will be, so as we know, this the static files that we have used by Kubernetes, they are in @C Kubernetes, and these are like kubelet conf. So we see this file has some certificate and client key, but this doesn't seem to be that file which is causing the issue, right? So this is for the kubelet itself, the kubelet which uses the file, and it's in a varlib kubelet. So as we can see here, the kubelet directory is this. It's something to remember actually, but we can check. We can go to the varlib kubelet, see what the files do we have here. So it seems like this config.yaml is the file. Let's check where config. All right, so let's set the number here. So yeah, on line number 9 we see the client certificate file that we have is not right. So let's go to number 9 and change this one. And before actually changing this one, we need to know what is the actual file, right? All right, so this file is @C Kubernetes PKI. Let's see what is the actual file there. So we can do just ls at this directory and see the file. So ca.cert seem to be the right file. So let's change it here. Alright, so ca.cert, we changed it. So this should have fixed the problem, maybe. Let's see. So you can do a reverse search. I use it a lot. I'll just type service, right? So we can see service kubelet status. Alright, so it is running state. Right, we can also check the journal CTL logs. So journal CTL logs, if we see, so working on Windows and Mac is like my shortcuts. Sometimes I use other shortcuts, so in Mac they don't work like that. So -F will show us logs, right? The current logs, tailed kind of logs. So we do not see, at least right now, any error message here. So it seems like this is working. So it seems to be working. All right, so let's go out here. Okay, get node. So our node is in ready state. Perfect. So what was the issue? The certificate file that we had, it was wrong. So we just changed that and we restarted the service. I think we didn't need to start the service, it automatically worked. Perfect. Let's see what they do this time. We hit next. That's the last question. Something they're gonna break. All right, so the cluster is broken again. Investigate the issue. Let's see. Okay, get node. The node is not ready, so we'll just do an SSH to this node and check the service status. So the status here says that it is running state. So what is wrong if it's in a running state, and what can be wrong? Let's find out. Maybe check the journal CTL logs, like journal CTL and -u. All right, so I'll just cancel this, but we see the error log. See, we tail the logs and we see unable to register with the API server. So this is the URI, but the port number is 6553, and we see the connection refused, and that is why the reason seems to be why, because the port number is wrong. So as we know, the port number is 6443. So let's change it. But where should be this file? I think this is one of the file in the etc Kubernetes directory, and here we have kubelet.conf file. So this should be the file. So let's kubelet.conf. Let's see this file. Do we have let me change the line number on line number 5? Yeah, so this is where the port number is wrong. So let's change to 6443 and check the service status. It is running. So all right, so that's fine. Let's exit from here. If oh, it didn't work out, so maybe we need to like restart the service. Let's try doing that. All right, so okay, get nodes. Yeah, so we see the node 01 is in ready state. Perfect. So thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. Please feel free to comment, and please do subscribe to my channel in case you find it useful, and also just in case you want me to make some video on some other Kubernetes concept, please message me. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. See you next time.